Hello everyone! So I thought I would start this video on the old pottery wheel because I'm making some pots. So you'll see later in the video that I have made 3 pots that I wanted to share with you. So on the wheel right now I am making a fox pot because I went to a craft fair and one of my fox pots sold, so I thought I would make another one to replace him because maybe foxes are what people like, so it's good to know. And then I also later made a black panther pot and also a bear pot, and it's in a different shape than I normally make the pots, so I just thought I'd experiment a bit and see what I could make. So I wasn't able to film me sculpting and trimming the pots because it was quite late at night when I got to do that, but I do have me on the wheel doing it, and then you do get to see once they're dry and I paint them, so you do get to see the rest of the process. Just unfortunately I didn't get to film that bit. So my pots are finally dry, so that means I can decorate them. So first I made this little bear pot, and I'm just going to dot some eyes on it and probably try and smooth out the pot a bit more. But I just experimented and made the shape where it sort of goes in slightly, and I thought it'd be cute to add little arms to him as well. And I have made a bear pot before, but not like this shape, and I really like the way it's turned out. So this is the pot you would have seen me make on the wheel, and it is going to be a fox pot because I sold my other fox pot at a craft fair, so I thought I'd make another one because maybe someone else would like a little fox. And then I really experimented with this one, and I honestly don't know if it's going to be creepy or cute, but I'm hoping to make it a little black panther, and that's why I've added the details of the mouth because it's going to be in all black, so I don't really know how to add it. And yeah, I don't know how this one's going to turn out, but hopefully cute. So I was trying to look up the eye colour of a black panther, and they had different eye colours. So some of them are yellow, some of them are orangey, and some of them said like blue or maybe green sometimes. So they have so many different eye colours I didn't know what to go with, but most of them say like a light yellow or a brown sort of colour. So on the camera this looks more yellow, but in real life it looks more like a browny yellow colour. So I was going to see about trying to do the eyes with this colour, and we'll see how it turns out. I'm going to see if I can use like the end of my paintbrush and plop it on. Sometimes this works and other times it doesn't, I ended up going over the yellow bit again and just making it a little bit bigger and a bit more smooth, so I didn't end up using the end of my brush again. But I also saw on pictures of black panthers that they had their pupils looking up most of the time, and maybe it's the angle that the photographer decided to choose, but I thought that I would paint the pupils so they're looking up in a way. But I sent a picture to my friend and she said that they look really sassy, and now I can't get that out of my head, so I think he does look kind of sassy, but I quite like it. So I'm just going over with a thinner brush and just going into all the little crevices of the mouth and the nose and behind the ears, just to make sure it is all covered in black, before I go over with a smaller flathead brush like this one I'm using right here, just to go around the features of the face so that I don't accidentally brush over it. And then later when I'm doing the whole pot, so like the inside and the back of the pots, I will use a bigger flathead brush just to cover more area, because I'm not as worried about accidentally smudging it on like the eye detail or anything. But yeah, I was really worried about how this pot was going to turn out, and I actually ended up kind of loving it. It's quite cute. I think it's quite unique, so I actually quite like it, so I'm happy I experimented with this. And I've got a tiger pot as well that's I've done before, and I'm like wondering if I should do like a big cat series now, because I liked this pot and how it turned out. So should I do like a lion as well and a cheetah and like see what else I can make? I don't know, but let me know your thoughts. We have quickly moved on to the fox pot now, so I have finished with the black panther pot. I've painted it all, and then I leave the paint to dry just because it's a little bit sticky when it's not dried properly. And I go over with a waterproof sealant so that you can put plants in the pot and use it practically. It is also the fact that if you paint and don't leave it to dry properly, sometimes the sealant can like blend the paint together. So it's not really ideal after all the work that you've done to put into the pot. But anyway, I am on to the fox pot now, so I'm starting with the little white belly and slightly white nose as well that they have. And I also do the whites in the ears as well, before I go over with the orange, and then I'll add the details in black. So they have the tip of their ears, have a little bit of black on it, and they've got their black noses and their little eyes. So that is what I'm doing right now. So here is the finished bear pot with his little eyes that are dotted on, And then you've also got the black panther pot, which, like I said earlier, I really like the look of. And then you've also got the fox pot as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!